All right, we're live. Let me get the pop-out chat. Good morning, everybody. Just over at Mark Twisted B's garage chat. I told Mick I got special hair day for him. I washed it before I went to bed, so it's all disheveled, but it's real. Wow, it looks weird. Color looks weird too. That's strange. Must be the camera. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Let's see. The chat looks kind of small. Why is it small? Hey, Tina, how are you? Thomas, who knows how to adjust the size of the text in your pop-out chat? I can barely read it. Sparky, are you there? I'm trying to figure out how to adjust the size of the text in my pop-out chat. It's really tiny. It's weird. Oh. Let's see. See if I hit view settings. Sparky, how do I adjust the size of the text in my pop-out chat? I could read it, but it's kind of small. Let's see who we have. Let's go. Thomas, I already know because I talked to him this morning. Who do we got? We got Lenny Nash. Hello. Dick Small Engine. Hello. Waiting for the snow. We're getting another 6 or 8 inches maybe coming. Chris Small Engines. Good morning. Andrew Thorne. Andrew, I saw your video yesterday with Ash and with Mick, but by the time I saw it, it was already over. I was outside fixing a snowblower. Who else we got? Sparky's here. Thomas is here. Tina's here. That's about it. Let me throw out the link. There's the link. Let me put my pop out. Huh. Yeah, it's weird. The pop out chat, it's like tiny letters. I could hardly see it. It's weird. Usually it's not that small. It's like my whole display is smaller than it normally is. It's weird. Huh. All right, Sparky, what do I do? It's like my whole display is like smaller now. The pictures are smaller. The text is smaller. Weird.
What browser are you on?
Chrome.
Right, in the corner, you'll see next door to your logo.
The three dots.
See 3 dots.
Yep. Oh, there we go.
Press that, and it says zoom.
Do 100%.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me see if that worked. Oh, wait a minute. Now it's zoomed in on the whole thing. Wait a minute. I picked the one. Uh-oh. What did I do? Now I can't see any bar on the bottom or anything. It's like all zoomed in.
Press escape.
Nope.
Where you press that?
Hold on. What the heck did I do? Wait a minute.
Press F11 then. Press F11.
Let me see. I gotta hit shit or function.
No, not doing any function.
Oh, that's it. Yep, I got it. That's it. Thank you. F11. That was it. No, I didn't realize because these keys, the F numbers are way up top and really tiny, so you have to hit the FN key and then the key. Let's see if that worked. Nah, it's still small. It's weird. It's funny. The chat in StreamYard has nice big letters and all, but when I hit my pop-out chat that I got from YouTube, it's like the text is half the size.
Stretch it out as best you can. I reckon you should be able to stretch it out.
I can stretch it, but it doesn't change the size of the text.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Should do it. Unless YouTube's definitely having a meltdown.
Huh. Yeah, I can read it. It's about half the size of the StreamYard chat. So what's going on with you? Anything?
Just done me March's radio station music. I'm just done that.
What'd you say about 3 o'clock today? 3 o'clock your time or our time?
Yeah, I go live on a week. Basically, I go live now in the weeks, 3 times a week.
So that's 3 o'clock your time?
Yes, 3 o'clock my time.
10 o'clock our time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not been too bad. I mean, yeah, it's going to be easy because as long as it's subject to radio, basically, because at the moment that's taking priority.
Got Henry's here, Robert's here. Let's see. I saw Andrew Thorne yesterday. I don't know if you caught his stream. He had a stream with Ash and with Mick, so that was interesting.
I caught a little bit of it, but I didn't see the because disadvantage. I didn't get notification. Yeah, because I stream on Monday, Wednesday, and a Sunday at 3. So yeah, it's easier that way. So
I tell you, I did a stupid thing yesterday. The picture that's on the front of the stream is of a Toro thrower I got this past week. Got a good deal on $85. It's a great deal.
Yeah.
And the guy says it's stalling and whatever. I said, okay, no problem. I can fix it. So anyway, I started up. A friend of mine wanted to buy it. So I said, oh, great. It got a decent price and everything. And I said, okay, a friend of mine wants to buy it. So I started up and it was running. I go to put it in the snow. And after about 2 seconds, like, dies. I'm like, what the heck's going on? So I hit the, I tried choking and everything else wouldn't start. I hit the drain on the float. It was like no gas. I'm like, heck, no gas. What's going on? So I take the thing off and I said, oh, maybe there's a blockage, So I put my mouth on the top of the gas tank. It was full of gas. So and when you do that, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a second. We got a couple friends here. Hold on. Scott, touch your nose, buddy. There we go. Mick, touch your shiny head. Not that head. Yeah.
Oh God.
Anyway, no. So I go. Sometimes you blow into the gas tank and you free it up, whatever. So anyway, I go to blow in it, and the fuel was all the way up top. When you blow in it, now you create the pressure. When you let go, where's that pressure going to go? So I get a face full of gas. Okay. But it was starting to flow. I said, okay. So I let it sit for a minute, and I go to I start it up, and I start running. All of a sudden, after about 2 minutes, Now, normally, 99% of the time, the first thing you do is make sure the gas cap is working, the vent and all that stuff. I didn't do that. So I end up taking the gas tank off, trying to flush things out. I had to put a new needle and seat in because I popped it out by trying to blow air through the fuel line. I did all this work, okay? Put it all back together, and it's still not getting fuel. And I said, wait a minute. And I'm thinking to myself, the light bulb went off after an hour. I'm like, I look at the gas cap, I open it up. There's no splash shield or gasket. It's not, it's broken. I'm like, son of a, and I just happen to have the exact same engine in my garage. So I went to the one in the garage, I took out the gasket, I put it on real fine.
Yeah.
So hour and a half of work for nothing. And it's like, you remember the simple, stupid things. And we always forget. We do
keep
all
it
right.
simple. Keep it simple, Kiss.
Oh my God.
It sounds like you hung out with Mick Stream too much yesterday.
Oh man. But the thing was, the guy wanted to pick it up because we're getting snow today. We're getting 6 to 8 inches in about another maybe hour or two. And it's supposed to snow from about 10 a.m. to about 6 p.m. and just constant, but about 3 to 6, 3 to 8, something like that. So the guy wanted to pick it up, and I'm like, I really want to give it to you. All right. So anyway, I get it running. It's running great. I end up taking a lot of snow out of my front yard because now we don't have a lot of room in our driveway. I've got a bunch of snow equipment. So I parked my truck on the grass, but it's got 10 inches of snow on the grass. So I said, let me test it out. So I blew all the snow out, and the reverse, there's no reverse. The drive just needs to be adjusted. And I'm saying by now it's pitch black outside. I said, I'm not working on this outside. So I figured, let me do it in the morning. And now I got to do my stream. It's going to snow. We'll see what happens. But always do the stupid things first. Check the gas cap for a vent. Stupid stuff. Just do the easy stuff. All right, who's here? Alexander's here. Twisted V. Hey, Mark. Mikey Yo-Yo. Hey, Mikey. Mark Wiley. UCK. But yeah, the stupid thing. I could have killed myself. I spent an hour taking the whole damn fuel system apart. I'm blowing out the fuel line. I hear, bing! The seat flies out. I'm not going to find that. It's just one of
at least it's clean. You did.
Oh no, yeah. Now it's got a new needle seat and everything's perfect. But
if you didn't do that, if you didn't change that seat, it would have leaked into the oil anyway.
Yeah,
so you just solved the problem firsthand.
Hey Mick, the next package I send over there when I send Conquer the carburetor, I've got that carb tool for you. That brass tool I ordered a bunch of.
Yeah, just leave a note in there what you want me to do with the stuff, mate, and I'll go from there. No problem.
No, that's for you. I thought you want to start working on the Tecumsehs.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you were sending. I thought you said you were sending Conquer carburetor.
No, I'm sending them a carburetor, but I'm going to send you one of these tools I ordered from China Land. This carburetor tool.
Oh, well, either send it all over to Conquer. You can send it to me, or send it to me. I'll send it to Conquer. It just saves on the postage, right?
Either way, he's supposed to send me a bunch
of. It'll work on a Briggs too. It does not have to be just for a
No. Keep in mind, Briggs. That's not true. Keep in mind these tools, okay, that are made for the Tecumseh seat. They are too.
Oh, you
tight.
bought this. Oh, you bought just the one. Oh,
no,
okay.
They're too tight on the Briggs seat. If you put these in the green or red Briggs seat, when you push it in, it'll stick. And when you pull it out, the tool will pull out with the seat on it. You can use this if you take down the end about 10,000. It's a little too big for a Briggs.
Oh, okay. Okay, you didn't buy the generic one. You bought
I don't know. I have the OEMs. I have a bunch of those, but the OEMs are like $8. These are like $3. So, but it took me 3 months to get these. They were on back order from China. Yeah, the delivery was 3 months ahead, but for the price, I said, "What the hell?" You know, I got 4 of them for like $12.
Do you want me to send this over to you, Ken? Do you want me to post it over to you, buddy? Do you want that?
What's that? Flymo. I tell you, I love the color of that one too. The olive drab. That's pretty.
There's another one just hiding behind it. Little orange one hiding behind it.
Are they both at Tecumseh or is one a Briggs? Or are they both Tecumseh?
Both Tecumseh, mate. But the green one's seized.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah. At a minute. I tell you, though, I loved watching Taro with that ancient Toro one. I'd love to have that thing. That thing is pretty.
Yeah, I think
they're pretty, but they don't work worth shit. He's right. They don't work worth the shit.
Yeah, but you know what? Where I am, I have some hills and things where I feel more comfortable using a two-stroke, you know?
They were never designed for flat lawns. That's the truth of it. They were designed for ditch work. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's the thing. Designed for ditch work and hills.
I had one of those years ago, a 2-cycle. I bought when I was a teenager. I thought, man, I could mow a regular lawn. It didn't work too well.
Huh? I got dumped out of the basement. There he is.
Nick, whenever I hit any key, the last thing I did, it deletes it. So that's what happened. Sparky keeps telling me every time I do it, and I keep doing it.
You can't delete, Nick.
Yes, Alexander. It's an Atco Airborne B13, and I've got an Allen as well. I've got 2 of them. I'm becoming a bit of a Tecumseh hoarder at the moment. I've got about 5 Tecumsehs at the moment. It's crazy. It's been a year for Tecumseh.
But I tell you one thing though, Mick, the snow engines, God bless them, because you can't kill the snow engines. They're just, I don't know, they're just dependable around here.
I'm hoping this Atco one not actually seized, but I tipped on its bum last night and poured some oil down the heads, left it be. Come down this morning and there's oil coming out of the exhaust. So it's gone through, but the engine still won't turn over. But it might be something simple, Ken. It might be that the pull cord is jammed around the flywheel. It could be something really, really simple. So,
yeah. What's the Atco? What is it? A mower? What's the Atco?
Say again.
What's the Atco?
The Atco is the green Flymo.
Okay. All right.
Atco Airborne, and I got an Allen as well.
Yeah. Now is Atco still around, or is that an older brand?
Oh no, Atco. Yeah, Atco's still punching out. Atco, they make some serious machines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mainly within the cylinder range. They do a few cheap economy rotary style, but within the cylinder range, they're pretty up there.
I tell you one thing though, hats off to Paté's. They must be exhausted from all the work they did this week.
Yeah,
I can't believe we know Christina. We love Christina for all the work she does and all the jobs she has, and then she goes out and shovels and blows snow. I'm like, wow, that's just unbelievable.
Yeah. Hiya, Rusty. How you doing, buddy boy? Nice to see you.
Hi, Rusty, Henry, and the rest of them.
Oh yeah, Willie C.K. is talking about the swollen seat. What I'd like to do, I bought a whole mess of Tecumseh seats, and I was going to do a video on the Tecumseh and the Briggs seats, the white Tecumseh, the green and the red Briggs, and put them in different carburetor cleaners, because we know the carburetor cleaners, especially SDP and gum out, swell those seats, and then they just don't run correctly. But I'm trying to figure out if there is a cleaner that won't swell the seat. So I bought 8 or 9 seats, and I'm going to do a test sort of like Terrell did with the engines, but I'm just going to do seats with different carburetor cleaners, and I'll put them in small, a little small jar, and just see how much they swell. And I think it'll help people out, because a lot of people, they figure, oh, it's for a carburetor, I can use it. Well, no, because the carburetor cleaner swells rubber, so you really got to watch.
That's exactly why, Ken. Why you very rarely see me using carburetor cleaner. I've been using carburetor cleaner say on a 2-stroker, because I had all the gaskets, diaphragms, reeds out, but I very rarely use any carburetor cleaner at all on anything. I mainly use WD-40. Yeah, I know it's not a cleaning agent. It's a penetrative. It's a water displacement fluid. I get that, but I do get some really good results out of it.
Yeah, one thing I use a lot too, I keep old gasoline as long as it's not varnished. Anytime I empty a machine in a special, I keep it in a pail. And I tell you, gasoline is the original solvent that everybody used to use to clean. Gasoline they used to throw away. It was
exactly that. I get so many comments on videos past and present why don't you use carburetor cleaner? And you should use carburetor cleaner. And no, I
For
don't.
certain things, yeah, for certain things.
You know, but if you get a carburetor that's really, really bad, generally it'll go in the cleaner. You know, a bit of white spirit, put it in the cleaner, and just forget about it for half an hour. But the main thing I use carburetor cleaner on is all of my two-stroke stuff. So if I'm taking, as I say, the gaskets, diaphragms, take all the reeds out, there's nothing else in there for it to hurt, and they're really small orifices, so you got to get right in there. So generally, I use carburetor cleaner on two-strokes only. But
I like using the carburetor cleaner when I don't want to take the carburetor off the engine. I can tilt up the snow thrower. I can throw a seat in while it's still mounted, but the carb cleaner will do a nice job cleaning the outside. Get all the grime and gunk off of it. That's all. Yeah. And it evaporates quickly too, like brake clean. You know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, brake cleaner works awesome to clean the outside of a carburetor before you take it off.
It's all personal preference. So what about this, Ken? Have you seen one of these? Have you tried one of these yet? I showed it last night on my stream. You showed seen one of them?
Oh, was it a clutch removal tool? What is that?
Nah, quite the opposite. It's a pull cord recoil tool.
Oh, to wind the spring. Okay. Yeah.
So you put the spring, you put the middle part of the spring in there, it catches on, and it feeds out this little tiny groove just here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You put it on the deck, all your springs over here somewhere, and you just wind it on up. Once you get it wound up and it holds the tension, you then place it onto your recoil assembly and just eject it. Boom, out it goes, and sits in. It comes from America.
You got a link for that? Any kind of link? Who makes it?
It's called a. It comes from America. It's called a EZ coil spring winding tool.
Oh.
They make metal ones and they're quite pricey, but I think this one was about 35 quid all in, and it comes with 4 or 5 adapters. But the only thing I'm thinking is that I don't think that adapter is actually going to be big enough for the Briggses and Tecumsehs. I think they're a bit bigger than that. So I'm going to go onto the website and have a look so I can find a bigger one for it. If not, I'm going to take the diameter, and my mate Benedict White, he does a lot of lathe work. He said he might be able to make one for me.
Now, how often would you use that though? Making a typical week, would you use it a couple times?
Do you know what, Ken? It's one of those tools that's going to sit on the shelf and not get used until I need it. But
what do they say? Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
You know what it's like? I had someone come in the other week with I think it was a mate Taffy. He bought in a I think it was either a strimmer, trimmer, or blower, one or the other. It was a 2-stroker, and do you know what? It took me best part of an hour and a half to get that sodding spring in. I could call it up, no problem. But as soon as I put it into the housing, I think the housing was slightly worn, and it just jumped out every single.
Oh yeah, they get tapered. When the housings get tapered, it will not stay in. It'll work its way out of time. Yeah.
So that tool with the right bit on it, that would have been perfect because you could put it in there, pressed it in, and then that spring would have then uncalled itself and sat there. Once the spring was actually in place, it was fine. But as you were trying to coil it round, it just kept jumping out. So it's called a E-Z recoil spring. You can buy them in metal as well, but they're really expensive in metal.
Yeah, I may make one. I got a mill and a lathe. I'll make my own.
Yes, it's no biggie. Just the little insert here comes out first. This little insert here that removes.
Yeah, Nick, you should do a tool review on it. Do an actual video.
Yeah, I'm going to. If it works, I'll do a review. Or do a review if it don't work. And then this one comes out.
Oh, okay. You got different sizes,
and I'll show all the components. You know what I mean? There's nothing in there that's gonna have a problem. And then you just change the adapter for the size that you need. The threads are a little bit puppy because it is plastic. But I will say I haven't seen a lot of these for sale. There's a place in the UK that's supposed to sell them, but they're out of stock. So this one comes from America, and it's the only one I've actually seen. You can take my.
That is your buddies at Pro Parts Direct, or where do you go to? Where's that place you go? The one that sent you the belts.
Pro Parts, yeah.
I wonder if they have it.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. I'll get hold of Ed and find out.
Yeah. Interesting.
A good little tool if anyone's in the market, sort of, or trying to fight. We know what it's like. We know what it's like trying to do a recall when it goes twang.
Oh,
it ruins your day, doesn't it?
There you go. There's Briggs is out in the snow. That's what we got here. We got about 8 to 10 inches still on the ground.
Yeah, I had to make paths in the yard so I could get out here.
Yeah. They expecting any up your way, Briggs?
What's that?
You expecting any more snow tonight?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Briggs is going up to my uncle's farm up near Ithaca, so my uncle's going to take him to the rest of his chemo treatments.
How's he doing? All right.
Oh yeah, he's a fighter.
Good.
Come on, you old man. Hey.
Yeah, Gravely. You know, try with WD-40. Do you know what? I go through tins of it as you do, and price for price, WD-40 is actually cheaper than carb cleaner by about £3.
Oh hell yeah!
You know,
I'd use PB Blaster on a carburetor.
Yeah, exactly that. There are so many variants of the WD-40, as we all know. You get the GT85 as well. That's good stuff. But it's just if you don't want to have to upset the O-rings around the bulbs and what have it. If it's in there and it's good, why take it out? You know, it's extra cost. You know, so that's why I use it. It's just personal preference.
Yeah, especially that Nicky carb. It's got that weird looking gasket with all the different stuff in it. If that thing expands even a millimeter, it won't fit.
And the other good thing also is that if you get a diaphragm that's a little bit crispy, you can just spray it with WD-40 and it just makes it a bit more pliable.
Yeah. One thing I found though, if you have O-rings and things that tend to swell, Thomas, what are you doing? Dropping the cat?
Yeah.
Anyway, if you have O-rings and stuff that swell, if you put them in a pot of boiling water for 5 minutes, sometimes it'll boil out the solvent and
brings it back.
I've restored some O-rings like that. So,
yeah, it's all personal preference. That's what I do.
Hey, Ed's cooking. Ralph might build an igloo. How much snow you got, Ralph, over there?
It's supposed to snow over here today. We had a little tiny flurry in the wind about 8:30 this morning. It was supposed to snow today, but as always, it turned to rain to get nothing.
No, we're gonna have it on the ground here for a while. Like it's weird though because yesterday it was 45 degrees. It was crazy.
Yeah.
You know, today it's what 20. But it was supposed to start at 6 a.m. I didn't see anything. There's nothing doing now. The weather looks like 10 o'clock now. It's going to start. 20. No, it's perfect weather. It's 31, and the forecast is snow. Yeah, perfect weather. 31, 32, 33. The flakes will be big. It'll come down fast.
Yep. Oh.
Right. I've just had a Twitter person PM me about StreamYards. This is what's happened. It says new features. That's what's happened with the system. So basically, that's why there's a problem. So many people use them.
So we're just uploading stuff, are they, and changing some bits, are
yes.
they? Okay.
Yes.
Yo, wow, you've got a celebrity in the house. Mr. Ellis Mowers has popped in. Nice to see you, mate. I got your sticker over on my toolbox, Ellis. Much appreciated, buddy boy.
Yeah, Ellis, I put the link in. If you come up and join the stream, that guarantees that Mrs. Pate will come up.
Oh yeah, I tell you something. Yeah, if Ellis comes up here with that southern accent, Mrs. Pate, she's up here, all the hair all done, makeup all done, working it. She'd be there.
She'll start spritzing herself, making herself.
Oh yeah, we would not get a word in.
That's okay. I'll put the two of them on and we can watch.
Oh no. I don't know if I could watch that before dinner.
What do they call that? A mature woman and a young man? What do they call it? Junior achievement?
I don't know what you call it.
Junior achievement. I like that.
I think Mrs. Pate is a bit cute on Ellis, is what I think.
Oh, she's always mentioned it. You know?
Oh yeah.
Geez, Mick, you changed your screen name. What's the matter? We break up?
Hey, brother, you don't get all romantic with me, Mr. Briggs. You just bring it on.
Hey, no. Hey, I had to. You're the one that started it.
I see Ellis has now got a TV in his workshop now. He's put a TV up there. So we can now watch a bit of TV and YouTube whilst he's working away. I haven't seen Ellis for a little while, actually, apart from the videos. He doesn't.
Mick, that's for you. Take a look.
What's for me?
Look at Briggs.
Mr. Briggs.
Look at it.
What's he? I can barely see him. He's behind a window.
Look at his name.
Says I love you.
Sorry.
Oh,
Mr. Briggs. Mr.
I
Briggs.
I didn't do that. That was Ken.
Mick
Briggs.
taught me that one day when he called me something. So
Mr. Briggs, we all know Mr. Briggs holds that little torch for me. We all know that.
Oh man. Oh God. Hey, this is better than Comedy Central.
Brother, if you ever do come over to the UK, you'll be putty in my hands, I'm telling you.
I doubt that.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Anyway, it's good to see you, Ellis boy. Good to see you, matey. Hope you and your family are well.
Oh,
He's been a busy boy, isn't he? Doing his house up and whatever. He's been flat out, hasn't he?
oh yeah,
Being flat out.
I remember those days. What I really like about Ellis, I love how you have those really tall trees where he is. That is beautiful.
I want to know, actually, whilst Ellis is watching, I want to know. In all of Ellis's videos, he's always got this. It's like a little pouch on the side of his belt or side of his trousers, but the belt looks like it's a little package. You know, is that a mobile phone holder? Is that a sunglasses? What is that, Ellis? You've always got like a little tiny pouch thing on the side of your hip. What is that? It could be in case one of his lawnmowers decides to fire up and run into his workshop and knock his toolbox over. It could be an emergency pull cord or something.
probably a fanny pack.
I don't know what it is. He's always got something on the side of his trousers. I've always wondered. It's a phone holder. There you go. Oh, it's a phone holster. Oh, fantastic.
Holster, yeah.
I've always wondered. It's just whenever I'm watching videos, I don't always necessarily watch what you're doing. I'm like having a look in your workshop or having a little mooch about. I've always wondered what it was.
Hello, JP. Hello, Jason.
Who else we got? Oh, Ashley's here. Hello, Ash. Let me throw the link out again. I tell you, though, I want Ellis to come up because I want to see Christina this morning and talk about snow.
I like to see Ellis. Ellis is a cool lad to talk to. He's cool. I like Ellis a lot. Does some good videos too.
Oh, Thomas didn't like what I wrote.
What did you write then?
I wrote, I cannot speak. He doesn't. He comes on. He's like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like, talk. Hey, he talks to me all the time. That's why I'm surprised. He talks to me all the time.
Briggs is my buddy. He is. Mr. Briggs is my buddy.
Hey, no, Thomas is a ventriloquist. He's very good at throwing his voice.
There you go. No, he texts me and we talk once in a while. Yeah, usually once or twice a day. You know, he's been working on a lot of. You know what he said he did this morning? He lost the float pin for a carburetor, so he used his pipe tool, one of his pipe cleaning tools, and cut a piece off for the thing. I go, "Where's all the carburetors?" Because he works on a lot of stuff. He says his dad throws anything he tries to save. His father throws out. And I was like,
"Oh, come on, doing that." No,
I got a stump one for you, Ken. I wish I had your number the other day. I had to order a spring. You know how on the Toro snowblowers, trying to describe it. On the drive, they have the pulley that's hooked with a spring behind it. And you got that rocks back and forth. There's a spring behind the pulley.
For the drive or?
Yep, for the drive belt. For the dry belt, there's a pulley.
Oh, yeah. There's a spring to hold tension on it all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, that broke?
Well, it broke on it, and I ordered a new one. I don't even have a clue how to put that on. I've never had to change one of those before.
There's in the side of the stamping, okay, there's an actual eyebrow-looking notch. It's just a stamped eyebrow-looking notch. It just slips into there. The hook slips into there.
Is it like a tensioner spring? Is it?
It keeps tension on the drive belt, so the drive is always engaged.
Much the same as like a propel motor. You get a little tiny eyelet groove cut out.
There's I took it off the engine, and there's no hole or nothing to where it looks like that spring goes.
It's like a little teeny eyelet stamped through it. You could hardly see it if you don't look for it, and that's where the hook goes in. Just look for a little hole adjacent to where it would pull, and just snag it into that hole. That's all it is.
Failing that, get it drilled out. Get it drilled out and drill a hole.
2560, I believe it is.
Single stage?
It's a two-stage. It's a two-stage.
2560?
That's what it says on the side of the blower.
2560.
It's a Storm Boss or whatever the hell it's called.
Storm. No, Storm is MTD. That's Troy built. That's not Toro.
Yeah.
That's Troy-Bilt.
Yeah.
No, you said
That's
Toro.
Troy-Bilt. That's what I mean. That's what I meant.
No.
Troy-Bilt.
That's MTD. Yeah, Storm is Troy-Bilt. Yeah.
Hello, Tina.
Yeah, we can look that up.
It.
Get a picture for you.
That's just a weird. That's just a weird design. That way they have that.
See you later, Tina. We'll see you on Dusty's tomorrow.
Yeah, check out your dinner.
Yeah, Ellis said he's going to come up. He's just got to finish a couple things. So looks like we're going to see Christina. Anywho, what else is going on in your shop, Mick? Anything?
So I had two Duff chainsaws in today. One McCall Star. I don't know if you're familiar with that brand.
No.
One McCall Star and one Mac Cat 839 McCulloch.
Yeah, the old Macs. I tell you, you either love. Put it this way: Tecumsehs are to you like Macs are to me. You either love them or hate them.
I'm not a fan. So the McCall Star they both came in from the same person. And he's a professional landscaper, despite the fact the chain on the Mac is actually on back to front.
Mick, I'm gonna have to stop you here because our celebrity has joined in the basement. So hold on, let me call him up first. Wait, we all have to hail first to Ellis.
Do a big intro. Do a big intro, something like that. Do a big intro.
Sparky, do the trumpets. Come on, let's go.
I've got no chance. I've got nothing set up.
Come on, the royal entrance.
You can't bring Ellis up without no intro, man. What's up with you?
Sparky, you're the king of intros. Let's go. What do you got? Come on, Spark. Let's go. Okay, all hail Ellis. Here we go. There we go.
There he is. There he is.
Yeah, I figured, you got to say hello to Christina, Ellis, so she'll come up.
Hi, Christina.
There you go.
You gotta hurry on up.
She'd be giving all that now. She'd be, where's my fan?
Hey, Dick.
Oh, I love this Dick. Here he is.
Oh my God! I love my Dick.
Lesser introduction, didn't know.
Keep it clean, Mick.
No, I meant Dick, not Dick. I meant Dick.
Oh, okay. Gosh. Anyway, someone's in the basement. Let's see. Who do we have? Oh, somebody's got to go down. Who can go down? Scott, let me throw you down for a minute.
You can drop me down. You can drop me down.
Yeah.
That's all right. Conker wants to come talk to you. Scotty, I'll bring you back in a minute. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, Conker. What's up, Phil?
Good morning, gentlemen. Good afternoon, I should say.
Conker. Hello, mate.
And even good afternoon to that Scots kit on the top right-hand corner there.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I think we got our friend.
It's Dick's brothers, Peaky Blinders.
Is that our friend from Ireland? Wait a minute. What do we got here?
Flat cap.
It's Dick's brother.
Yes.
Come on, Dick. Let's go down to the garrison. Let's go and get smashed.
Love it.
See? Told you.
There you go. Look. It's your brother.
It looks like that was a Duck Dynasty. It looks really good with the head. You look like an elephant.
Oh yeah, looking forward to watch the rugby this afternoon.
We got the Super Bowl tonight, so we're
You can keep that. You can keep all that.
Oh, lovely rugby, mate. I'm in mourning from after yesterday.
I can't believe you're going to invite Ellis up here and start talking about rugby without even having a conversation with Ellis first. I think that is so goddamn rude. Really, I do.
I figured Christine would chime in real quick. All right, here, let's do this. Ellis, I'll give you a couple seconds. What's going on? What's going on with Ellis Mowers right now?
Well, I'm finally back in the garage. Finally just finished the house with the rear bedroom and the middle bedroom. And so I've really not been working on a bunch of stuff in months. So I fixed the edger yesterday, and I'm just glad to get back in the garage. I'll see I'm doing a couple of garage upgrades before I really get going.
But is this your slow season right now, or what? Is this slow season for you, or what?
We don't have any snowblowers or anything around here, and so any sort of small engine equipment is pretty much dead at this time.
Yep.
So yeah, we don't have that luxury that y'all have up there in Connecticut and Long Island and all those other places.
Well, it's good, but it's a curse sometimes, you know. 'Cause
Right.
it sort of shuts us down. But the one thing I like about snow equipment is it's clean. You don't have any dust.
Mhm.
You don't have any grass. You know,
Oh yeah.
nice and clean.
Yeah, we don't get that over here at all. Nothing. So how
I
are you
didn't
doing?
realize though.
Are you
over
doing
in-
well? Ellis? I've not seen you for ages, mate. You know, our paths cross about twice a year.
Oh, I know. I always feel like I have so much going on during the week. I need to pause and join y'all sometimes. Y'all are too much fun, and I don't get to join in on it.
Hey, if one thing else, we're consistent. We're always here.
Yes. Yep.
The offer's always there. So have you got internet in your garage now? Then, unless you got internet all hooked up in there, or just TV, or what you got?
Well, I can get internet on my phone. I tried to put a I don't know if you'll have them in the UK, but Roku stick in there, and
I love my Roku.
it did not pick up the Wi-Fi in the garage, which I was a little disappointed with. So I just have one of them little TV antennas to get broadcast for right now. It's better than nothing, but I'll see maybe about getting a Wi-Fi extender out there in the garage so that I can have a little bit better, so I can watch YouTube and stuff like that on the TV.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. It looks like you're busy. I see some Instagram posts the other day. You got loads of machines lined up, ready to rock and roll. So it looks like you're getting ready for the season.
Yeah, they're just waiting for me to get out there and work on them.
Ellis,
Yeah,
I would use a beam-to-beam network if you're going to do that kind of thing.
Okay.
My suggestion, if you want a strong signal in your garage, always use a beam-to-beam network.
If you want my advice on anything technical, Ellis, personally, I would ask Sparky. Don't ask me.
What is beam to beam though, Sparky? What is that? Beam to
Yeah.
beam?
It's basically Wi-Fi through basic network. It's just a simple network, because if you get a beam-to-beam system, it's like a ubiquity. The user system basically it's more secure, and you don't need to run long cables, expensive.
Like VPN or?
No, it's basically it's like a sonic wave system, they call it, straight from shield to shield, and you literally have more range. You can go up to 50 feet, 100 feet on a beam-to-beam network, and then in between it, you can then, if you've got a garage or workshops around you, you can just get them all into different workshops.
I don't know about you. I'm absolutely lost. I've got no idea what you're talking about.
I never heard about that. Oh. Interesting.
Dick, are you in the same boat as me? Are you lost
I am
already, Dick?
Absolutely in the same boat. Yes.
Same as Conker, he doesn't understand, does he?
I ain't got a clue you're talking about. Not a clue.
Conker just turns up just for the chat. It's as simple as that. He has absolutely no involvement in anything else at all. And also, Conk, I need to get you back after last night. That will be paid back at some point for making me do a guess for number on the game. So that's kind of back your way at that point. Have no fear of that. I'll get you.
Did I say a couple of pictures last night? You see that wire wheel?
Yes, I did. Yeah. I'm going to change my wire wheel. Actually, I've done the conversion on it anyway. I did use a brass wheel, and I'm going to get a stainless wheel instead.
Yeah.
Talking to
yeah, I use it all the time, mate. You'd be amazed how much you use them.
I use mine a lot. Two problems is Bruce messaged me last night on my video chat to say the brass ones are okay, but they're very, very soft and break off. And number two, I was going to leave the guards off in the video because it works better without the guards on the grinding wheel. But you know what people are like. If you don't put the guards back on something, then you're just going to get slammed in the chat. You know what I mean, for being unsafe. So at some point, the guards may just fall off, and I won't be able to find them. That's the way I'm going to go with it. But I'll probably fit a stainless wire wheel to it in the end. Once I get a bit more. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, something like. In fact, I have actually ordered one. I ordered one on Amazon. Be here tomorrow.
Yeah,
So
you use it all the time, mate. I'd be amazed. The only thing you've got to be a little bit careful is make sure when you attack the wheel, you're always at the bottom third, not at the top or the center of the wheel looking at you.
You're making it as if I'm stupid here. It's not my first rodeo, you know. If I hurt myself, I won't video it. It's as simple as that.
I want you to video it, mate.
I tell you what, I was using one of those those wire wheels that you can get on the angle grinders, but they're really coarse, really rigid wire wheels. I was using one of those a while ago to do take the paint off of a deck, and it just caught on the curvature of a deck, and it jumped up. It bit my t-shirt, and then jumped all the way up my chest. I couldn't turn the soldering thing off until I burnt the bushes out of the grinder. Yeah. My lord, they cut me in half. I'm quite a big bloke. To cut me in half takes some doing. Do you know what I mean? So
I think I showed you a picture of my mate that he was using a grinder to clean up the bucket on a tractor back a couple of years ago, and the wheel shattered, and it went across his thigh muscle.
Yeah.
Did I ever show you that picture? It's not for the squeamish.
I don't mind a bit of meat and veg. That's all right. I don't mind that.
Tell you what, mate, it brings it home just how powerful these things are.
I think the worst accident I ever saw was on the railway. Was a friend of mine. He was using a chainsaw, and what he was doing, he was cutting some briar off of a chain link fence. He was going sideways down the fence, just knocking it back, and the chain hit the chain link fence, and the saw kicked back right onto his head, and actually cut him right across here. Across the upper part of the side of his bridge, and just missed his eyeball, cut his head wide open.
I saw that one time. A guy ripped half his face off. Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
He was up in a tree. He's cutting a limb in a tree, and the thing kicked him, boom, straight back. I
tell you, you wanted more than a plaster for that job.
That's like my mate's here. That's his leg. Bring it up. Okay.
Hold on. Lost it? Wait a minute.
Wow.
That's his leg.
Oh, lovely.
Holy cow.
That's just a mere flesh wound.
Yeah.
That'll buff out.
Mind you, it could have ended up nasty for Ellis when he went into his shed about 35 mile an hour the other month. That could have ended quite
That was so funny.
Oh, Ellis is famous for that.
Everything is pointing out of the garage now whenever I start it.
Isn't it funny how you learn once a horse has already bolted, you learn by your mistakes, right?
Right.
Well, like the old days when we used to learn how to drive with standard transmissions, when they didn't have neutral safety switches, you turn the starter, the whole car would jump off there.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens. We always close
let's go out though.
Dick, what do you got in the shop today? Anything?
I've got this.
Oh,
this is I've just rebuilt the carb, so we're gonna have a fire up some point this afternoon.
I hate working on those because they're so filthy.
What's on that, Dick? Is that a Wallbro in there? Is it?
No, it's a Zama.
Oh, it's a Zama. Okay.
Zama. I don't mind them. The problem is with my find is that when you're trying to refit that carburetor.
Oh,
is that the one that has the fuel pipe comes up through? And you have to put the carburetor onto the fuel pipe.
Yeah, you've got obviously your return, your vacuum, and your pickup.
It
was
don't forget the pulse line.
I was quite lucky last year. I had a Makita one come in, and the bloke wasn't very happy. He said, "I'm going to be honest. I've had a go at it myself, and I don't have a gaskets diaphragms, and it just won't run." So I stripped it down, took the cover off, and all it was is where the carburetor sits down and goes into. You don't put the inlet fuel pipe onto the carb. You put the carb onto the fuel as it pushes down on the Makita ones. And all it was, he put the carburetor down and just kinked the pipe over at 45 degrees. That's all it was. Literally, just pulled it through and away it went.
Nice, easy fix.
Yeah, lovely. But you got to have hands. You got to have hands like a 5-year-old, didn't you, to get in there?
Yeah, it's fiddly, very fiddly.
Or a set of forceps.
That and you got to have some good glasses on because I can't see half that stuff.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying there. Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm gonna admit defeat here. I never thought I would. I am getting old. I was sat here earlier on, and I was mucking with Don't start. I was mucking.
You got cheaters, Mick, like me? Do you use cheater glasses?
No. I had to get my torch out. I was sitting there mucking with this Mac chainsaw, and I couldn't see where the screw hole was just for the cowling, and I had to go and get a torch out. So I am getting old. It's as simple as that.
That's what you need, Mick. One of these.
Oh, gosh.
No, I've got one of these.
That's his GA Viewmaster, where you can put in the slides of the French pornography, and you go watch.
This is what I got. My mate Conker gave me this. This is brilliant. I love this. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, I have a triple light. I love it.
So I put mine. Conker sent me this vintage boom.
Oh, okay. Absolutely. Oh, from a drafting light. Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. So I had to adapt it and what have you because that bit's not original. So I had to adapt it, and do you know what? That's lovely just for working just here.
Oh yeah.
on carburetors, and now I can see what's going on. Absolutely, the best thing I've got in my workshop, without a doubt, and I can turn it around also.
Is that the
And
one
have
where
it-
you hit it and you have the 3 different brightnesses?
No, this is on or off. That's just on or off. But now I can tip that round, see, have it round like that, so it points down my shed, and I can now illuminate my shed that way for filming as well. So even better. If you haven't got one of these, Ellis, get one. They're absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, they're like $20, I think.
Yeah, what I ended up doing is I put a little, almost like a LED fluorescent type deal under my cabinet to do the same effect, especially when I'm cleaning carburetors. Because I've seen, I watched your videos.
Hold on.
Oh, so you're getting old as well, Ellis, are you? You can't see as well.
Well, it's more for so that y'all can see better. For
Yeah. That's what I used to say.
Hey, we got Bob in the house. Double wide 6, Bob.
You know when you take the when you take that little 2-stroke carburetor apart and you take the needling metering spring out. Yes, I can't see that on a good day. I'm telling you. So what I do with mine, I got some dental picks. Dentist use, get on Amazon. And what I do is when I take mine out, I leave it on the end of a dental pick, so I know exactly where it is.
Yeah.
Swining thing. Who's in there, Bob? Double wide 6. How you doing, Bob? Nice to see you, buddy boy.
All right, mate.
He's up early. He got. Did he? He was right. Well, he said. I think I saw him in a chat. So he got about 24 inches of snow. He reckons.
Wow.
Is that
We
right?
got about 1.5 feet. Hold on, someone's in the basement. Let me see who it is. It is Bob. Dick, I'm going to throw you down for a minute. All right?
Okay, mate.
You can drop me down. No problem.
No, Bob wants to talk to you. I'm sure. Hold on.
Bob don't want to talk to me.
Hold on, Bob. Boom. What's going on there, Bob?
How you doing, guys?
Oh, he's in the easy recliner. He's
You
taking
got
it
any snow
easy.
today, Bob?
Couldn't hear you, Ken.
You got any snow today?
Yeah, it's snowing right now. We're gonna get snow from about 7 to 7 today. We should get about 5-6 inches.
Yeah, same here.
26 in the last storm, but it was hard to tell because there was a lot of blowing.
Drifting, yeah.
Yeah.
Ellis, there's no way you can wear your shorts out in that sort of weather. I'm telling you, bruv.
Oh, yeah.
That ain't happening.
Bob, how do they treat it out your way? Are they pretty good with the snow removal or what?
Yeah, they have the trucks with plows, and then they salt, they cinder. The latest problem with the storm was they needed to move the snow. So, like, after they plowed, there was an extra day where we didn't have school. They were trying to like widen roads. To do that, they're using a front end loader and dump trucks, mostly in these neighborhoods that are pretty tight. They said the buses couldn't get through.
You have a lot of street parking out there, Bob, or no?
Not right where I am, but there's a lot of neighborhoods where the houses are pretty close together, and in those neighborhoods, yeah, there is.
Yeah, I don't know how they plow. In our neighborhood, I have one of my neighbors who I don't even want to badmouth him because I just can't stand it, but he kept his car out there, and I talked to the plow driver. I said, "You know what, plow him in." I said, "I'm tired of this crap."
You can't say that. That's your neighbor.
No. There's good neighbors and there's bad neighbors. This guy, here, check this out. Hold on. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So the plow driver said, "Screw it." So I gave him a coffee and he sort of plowed him in. So I was okay. So now he can't move it. Hello. So, I called the guy. I said, "Can you just move it?" So with that car there, the plow could not get in front of my house because he had to make a big angle so he wouldn't hit the car. I said, "Screw that." I said, "Put your plow straight and just boom." And he did.
Yeah.
That was
real. That would cause major problems over here. That would be like blood drawn at high noon over here. Did that to someone's car?
Moved it. Nick, I don't even know if it runs.
All right.
That to me, that's light. Just get rid of it. Okay.
So how you doing, then, Bob? Are you doing good, mate?
Yeah, I think I had about 12 snowblowers here in the last week. I got a lot before the storm because it really hasn't snowed here for like last season. We didn't get much snow. So a lot of these snowblowers have been kind of sitting for 2 years, and then they bring them out like, a day or two before the nor'easter, and they won't start. Mostly carburetor stuff. Yeah. But then after the storm, I've got all kinds of broken shear pins, belts. I had a guy that ran over the little shovel on a snowblower.
It's like it doesn't. It's not a self-cleaning shovel. You have to actually use it, right?
Yeah.
Hey, quick question for you guys. So the ones that work on the snow stuff. What's been your weirdest substitute for a shear pin?
Well, for me, a shear pin.
I got a couple in the other day.
To be perfectly fair, this is just a two-way conversation. It's just you and double wide because no one else gets any snow.
Well, no, in the chat, someone in the chat. But I'm saying this week, though, I think I hit it. This week, I had a Bic pen. Remember the old clear Bic pens? I had a Bic pen shoved in there, okay, instead of a thing. I had a hitch pin from a trailer hitch, the one you use on the hitch to keep it from opening. I had one of those. I had a cotter pin. I don't know where he got it. That was this long. I've had baling wire wrapped around 6 times in the hole. It just people spend the $2, get the shear pin, or go to Home Depot and buy a grade 2 quarter-20 and a nylock nut, and you're done. I mean, crazy.
Ellis is on his way out. Ellis is dropping down.
We didn't get Christina this time. She's going to be sad, but thanks for joining.
Good to see you, Ellis.
That's all
right. Take it easy, mate.
We'll catch you next time. Take it easy. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, mate.
To be perfectly fair, Ken, what you're describing to me by using Bic pens and bits and pieces, that sounds like a standard repair in my workshop.
Yeah. The thing that got me was a Bic. I don't know if you guys, it's been a while. I don't think they even make them anymore. Kevin will remember. Bic used to make these pens. It was a hexagon shape like a Ticonderoga pencil, hollow for the ink part to go in. Okay.
Yeah, get them over here. Yeah, get Bic.
And we used to actually use those. We take the pen out, we tape up the vent hole on the side, and use it as a spitball shooter. We would actually take a piece of wire, spitball, push it in, then take another one, put it on the end, and it'd be like a gun.
Ken, you want to know what works better than spitballs?
What?
Barley.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, like little bullets. Yeah, but we used to use it across
the classroom and hits the chalkboard. It splatters.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, that would be cool.
We used to use homemade bows and arrows. We went for the burn.
Yeah, but they're more difficult to carry around. A pen you just put in your pocket.
Yeah. No, we used to take a coat hanger, make a little L shape out of the coat hanger, and that was our, trigger thing there, or whatever. And we'd take a little spit on a spitball piece of paper. We'd ram it in there like you did in the old days with a musket. Then you take another one, put it in the end. The pressure between the two, as you pushed it, boom, and you'd hear it pop. It was like a pop gun. It was pretty cool.
Yep.
And this is the reason. And this is the reason why you guys, as parents, have no right to take the mickey out of your kids when they don't do their homework and what have you, right? Because lead by example, right?
If my kids were that constructive, I would welcome it.
You take a paper. Ken, you take a paper clip.
Yep, there you go.
Open it up. Open it up. Nope.
Yep.
Bend it in half.
Yeah.
So it looks like that.
Oh, and take a rubber band and shoot it at somebody. Yeah, those hurt though. My buddy had one of those. He got it to the back of the neck, and it cut him. So he cut him.
Yeah. That, or you can use paper. Take a strip of paper and roll it, fold it in half, and shoot the paper.
Oh, Bob is just hoping that his kids don't hear any of this.
I'm going to write a book on this stuff.
I'm telling you, we made our own toys. We had our own fun. We didn't have video games. We didn't have VCRs. We didn't have any of that stuff. We didn't even have calculators. We had slide rules and paper and pencil.
And we learned how to eat dirt young too.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I actually had a friend who ate dirt. That was on the teeth were.
I've ate dirt before. It doesn't taste like that at all.
No.
So.
Looks like our friend Christian is here, our young man friend. Stanley Brand. Hello, Stanley.
Hey, Scotty.
It's hard to describe, but it's not good.
Am I missing something, or is something going on in the background here?
Bob is talking to his kid.
It's Bob's kids.
That's all right.
Voice.
So, Ken, is it snowing by you?
Not yet. Well, actually, no. Hold on. Let me look out the window. Wait a minute.
It's coming. It started here.
It's supposed to start. They said around 10 o'clock.
As much.
Wow,
so you're
this is
busy
good.
then. You're busy then, Bob,
Everybody
are you,
just
mate?
staring into the monitor.
Not yet. We still got the 10 or 12 inches on the deck from last week. So.
Conker, did you freeze?
Sorry?
No, he's a,
Did you freeze?
Did I freeze? No, I went off on one then, I think.
I think you'll find Conker quite often has those vacant expressions. He just sort of wanders off for 3 or 4 minutes on his own and just sort of disappears. That's what it is.
I'm quite happy.
That's that blank stare, you know?
Yeah.
must be a British thing.
What's on the plan for today? And Bob, you got much on today? You just had a Sunday chill out.
Well, I had one come back, and this was one of those. It was like a snowblower, and the customer tried to fix it himself. Okay, so it was a carburetor issue. I went through. I pulled out the emulsion tube and that, and you could see it was all ganked up. Him trying to get it out, but anyhow, I put the thing back together, and the next day I noticed the bowl was leaking. So I opened it back up, went through it, double checked everything. Everything looked good, and I had it sitting, and I noticed the bowl was leaking again. And upon closer inspection of the bowl, it was actually bent, and it was leaking through the metal. I've never seen this.
Where, on the rim? On the rim, Bob? Or
no, right in the middle of the bowl. Not on the top, not on where the nut goes in, right in the middle.
Oh, like a kink?
Yes, you could see a small kink on the bowl.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
And what I noticed, I had the carburetor dried off, and I sat there for like 3 minutes and just watched it get wet. Yeah. And you could see it get like foggy there. Yeah. And I've never seen that. And what I'm thinking is this dude, when he tried to fix it, it was leaking. That was one of his complaints. And then I think he tried to like really crank the nut or something. I don't know.
I've seen him tap them with like hammers or mallets too.
Yeah,
to try and keep the gasket on top. And then I think that's the common problem where they're trying to get the bowl off and give it a bit of a tap with a mallet.
Definitely.
Just take it out. This one here, Mick, though, this is almost as if they did it the opposite way. Like they crushed it and created a little kink in the center. You know what I mean? Like a crease. Yeah.
That's annoying when you get a bit of equipment come back, isn't it? You know, I hate having comebacks. I hate it. You know, cause it makes me feel like I haven't done a good enough job in the first place. But it's always a way. That's why I got this chainsaw.
They've traveled a long distance. That it really sucks.
Yeah. I got this chainsaw which I've done today. So it's all running. I said, but I'll come pick it up. So no, leave it. You're not adding it until tomorrow. I need to make sure that tomorrow morning I come in the shed, it fires back up again. Otherwise, I look like a fool tomorrow.
We always say never deliver it the same day because you never know. Right?
I learned that mistake a long time ago. So yeah, get it running and then come back in the morning and check it again in the morning.
Hey Ken,
I think Christian wants to come up.
Nope.
I can go down.
I don't mind.
Christian,
I don't mind.
Oh, I gotta put the link in. Hold on.
You can pop me down, Ken.
I don't mind. I don't mind who.
Quiet, so you can pop me down.
Easy. Wait. Now everybody wants to go down. That's just gonna be me.
I want to hang out in the basement. I heard there's a party down there.
Oh, I'm going down there. I'm going down there. Let's get smashed.
Hold on.
I'm in. Who's bringing the booze?
Conker.
Is that before he drinks it or after?
Well, hopefully after.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, Kevin, I'm gonna throw you down. Hold on. Yeah, Christian. Those that don't know, Christian is our young friend here, who is into cars and trucks, and he's about 13 years old.
I've seen him before. Yeah, I've seen him
I'm gonna bring him up real quick. Let's see what's going on in the world of Christian. Christian, what's up, Reddy? How are you?
Nothing, just snowed here.
What do you got? Show us. What do you got? Oh, hold on. What do you got going on? Any?
Yeah, you got some.
Yeah, you got the old Nova and all that stuff.
Nova's still sitting up there.
Yeah.
It's probably stuck. We got pretty good snow. I'll give it that.
There you go.
There's the power line.
What's on the agenda for today, Christian? What are you working on?
Well, I gotta go out to my grandma's and work on my truck. I'm gonna get that painted. So.
That is so
And my dad
refreshing.
yeah,
No
he fixed
video
the
games,
Recoil.
right? Any video games, Christian?
No.
Good
Good
man.
lad. That's what we like to hear. We don't know video games.
When was the last time you saw a kid with what is it, a 70 Nova, 72? What is that?
Yeah, there you go.
72.
Yeah. When was the last time you saw a 13-year-old in the 72 Nova? Come on.
There you go. That's what it's about right there.
And he knows the difference between the rear end and the front end, you know?
Nice. So you
this kid, Bob, you should see. He's got the Buick. The whole garage is full of Buicks.
Oh, yeah,
Skylights.
they go down here in the garage.
Yeah, where do you see the garage? This is a 13-year-old with a fully stocked garage.
Yeah, you need to get your license, buddy.
I'm telling you. Yeah, but a property like that, though, you just drive around all the jalopies, you know?
We got chickens that come up here that does this. So that's... I got to fix that one day.
Well, good lad.
Oh, how's your dad and the girlfriend doing? They all back to good health now, Chris?
They're not back yet, but they're still doing good. Dad got tested. He didn't have it, so.
Oh, good. That's good.
There's that
Yeah,
Buick.
This is the garage I want.
So are you the kid that was on Mick's channel that Mick was talking about?
I don't think I was on his panel.
No, I don't believe so.
He's been on here a few times, Bob.
Oh, I like your toolboxes.
Oh, yeah, he's got all kinds of stuff. What 13-year-old has something like that? Come on.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's a great setup.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, the dad's into it. The grandpa's into it. It's just they're teaching him how to wrench and just how to do things.
Yeah,
he knows the lingo. Yeah, he knows the lingo. He knows how to work on stuff, and he enjoys it. So that's good.
You'll go far. You'll go far.
Now, Chris, what did you ever? You were talking one time. Do you want to be a mechanic, or what do you want to do eventually? Do you know?
Probably mechanic or body man.
Okay. Well, body though is tough though nowadays. It's all about insurance, and it's not too friendly.
It's not good for the lungs either.
Oh yeah, true. But even mechanics now, you got to go to computer school first. You know, that's the problem.
At the end of the day, anyone that's got vintage education on old machine like that, you've got work every day of the week.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, even
week.
Christian could fix anything that we do. I'm sure.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, Christian, do you weld yet or what?
No, but I got a friend that welds. He lives actually across the street.
You definitely got to learn how to weld. Once you know how to weld and you could fabricate, oh my gosh, you could do anything. So what's the next thing in that garage to get running, Christian?
The next thing, probably this blue car over here, this blue and white car. That's for my dad's girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
And he's making it a 71, so he gave me the hood. So I got a hood for this. And a grill. And some hubcaps.
Do you guys paint those things in your garage, or where do you paint stuff?
We paint them in our garage here, most of the time, but yeah. Well, my dad wants to see how good of a job Mako does on my brown truck, and he might get this green car, some of it painted, because some of the paints, it's got key scratches and everything down it. So
all I can say about Mako, Christian, from experience, is that if you don't want it painted, take it off the car before you bring it down.
True. I took everything, most stuff off, because in the thing it said, it said if you have a bug shield on there, they're not responsible for breaking it. So I took his $400 bug shield off.
Oh yeah.
Because that's a pretty expensive bug shield.
Do you realize he just said $400 bug shield? Do you know that?
I was going to say I don't think I've ever seen a $400 bug shield.
He's got it priced up, baby. He knows what he knows his peas and carrots.
What's that old show, Pimp My Ride?
Yeah.
I did not realize that fender was that rotted out.
Now you got junkyards around you, Christian, where you can get parts or no?
Oh, we usually go to Culpeper, because there's a junkyard there my dad knows, so we get pretty good deals there.
There you go.
So do you have a YouTube channel, Christian?
Yep, Sparky. If you want to put the link for Christian's channel, it's called Christian Siegler, just like his name that you see in here. That's the name of his channel. How many subs you got now, Christian? You're up in the 40s now, right?
44, 44, 45.
No, we want to show Christian the love. Got to give him some more. We got to give him
Christian,
a 1,000 more.
Christian, come on over to my channel on a Saturday night, brother. We'll get you a few more. Definitely. You come over to my side and we'll get you a few more hooked up there, brother.
The only thing, Christian, Mix Moas.
Oh, okay.
No, the only thing, Christian, one thing, and Mick had said it yesterday because he had someone try and come up. Normally, when we do these chats, Christian, since we are all adults up here, aside from you, we want to make sure that it's a safe environment for kids and stuff like that. So don't be offended if you try and go on someone's stream and they say, sorry, you're not 18. They're just trying to protect the reputation of their channel. So I let you on here because, like I said, I respect all my panelists and everyone respects you, but just don't feel offended if you try and go on a stream and someone says, no, I really can't have you up. They're just trying to protect their reputations. That's all it is.
I think the difference is, Ken, the only difference is that sometimes you get some people come up there who young kids who are just a little bit stupid. This young lad right here, I could sit and chat with him all day long.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, he knows his stuff. So without a doubt, yeah, you're welcome. You come on over. We'll sort you something out.
I'll show you a match my dad got him. Oh God, he painted the mirrors. Shoot, they look nice.
Oh, I thought we could say something else then.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll be honest with you. Christian has shown the utmost respect for us, for the channel, and that's why I have him come up.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
We got floor mats, Chris, or what?
Oh, looks good.
Yeah, he got some Skylark
Oh, the
mats.
floor pans.
I don't know what he's got laying on the floor. These are my seats. I'm trying to get off of him, so they will fit my brown car. Yeah, here's the seats. They say Skylark Custom.
Oh, nice floor mats. Cool.
You are an absolute breath of fresh air, Christian, my boy. Absolute breath of fresh air. My three boys are indoors right now, killing zombies and chasing people on the screen and shooting them up with unlimited energy bars and all that sort of stuff. You are an absolute breath of fresh air.
The old Playboy lock.
I was going to say, I didn't want to say that, but yeah.
Yeah, my dad stole these out of his granddad's truck.
There you go.
Just mark out the dad. Yeah.
Just don't go to court with Christian. That's what I'm saying.
You sure tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and he'd be like, "What else is there?"
Honesty with no filters. That's what we like to see.
There you go. All right. Hey, Christian, I'm going to end the stream with you. So why don't you say goodnight to everybody, and then I'm going to end it because it's been over an hour. I got to get out there and fix some snow throwers.
Good night. Have a nice day.
Take it easy,
all right,
boy.
People. That's going to be it. That's going to be it for us. Oh, hello, Bob's daughter. Hello.
What's that on top of your head? Have you got what's that on top of your head? What's that?
Bun.
It's her hair.
Oh. It look like a cake or something. Yeah, it's stuck on top of your head or something.
That's crooked.
There you go.
There you go.
That's hair? Oh, I thought it was an animal.
No.
Let's not discuss.
Don't worry, it's only Mick's jealous. You got hair.
Yeah.
Hair he knows what to do with.
Yeah.
Pretty soon Mick will get a wig like that. Where's Mick? There we go.
I'm going live at 3 o'clock anyway. Everybody.
What is the English Tyrrell? What do you call him, Mick?
Marrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
When Terrell gets people in, it's always the first letter of their name and just add that row bit on the end.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you'll be Terrell.
That's going to be it for me for today. Yeah. So thank you to everybody showing. Bob, we appreciate you coming up because it's not that often.
Cheers, Bob.
Christian,
cheers, buddy boy.
Sparky, can you put the link for Christian's channel?
I've already done it.
Okay. Yeah, guys, subscribe to Christian's channel. Great young man. Fantastic stuff. A little bit here and there about cars and trucks and stuff like that, but just refreshing to see someone who loves to get dirty. And
exactly that. Getting down and getting dirty is what I like to see.
All right, guys. Time to go. Good.
See you later.
So we're going to get the snow soon. We'll see you guys later. Hey, be safe, everyone. We'll talk.
I'm going to be live at 3 o'clock, so have fun. You lot. Have a good time.
You want to throw a link out to your radio stream, Sparky?
I've already too late for this week, but like I said, take care, everyone. I'm going to be live on the old YouTube in 3 o'clock UK time.
Okay.
All right, take care. Have fun.
All right.
See ya, buddy.
Mr. Griggs, I see you in the basement. Have a good day, Scott. We'll talk to you later. Oh, where is he? Up. He's back. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Bob, thanks for showing up. I appreciate it.
Take care.
Bye.
Oh, where's Kevin? Kevin, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you. Have a good day.
Christian, I tell you, I love watching him. I absolutely love watching him.
Maybe his father will adopt you.
Actually, I have a brother who lives in Virginia. He's probably pretty close to him, so we'll see what happens. All right, everybody, be safe. Enjoy the snow. We'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Have a good one. See ya.
Good night.